This is going to be a chill reading. We're going to just kind of vibe through this. I have a chill vibe right now. We've got some music playing. But tonight, August 30th, it's the 30th, right? Okay. Tonight, August 30th, it is the full moon in Pisces. Also, a blue moon because it is our second full moon for this month. So, I just dropped my sage. Oh, it made a mess. Okay, so we're just going to do a collective reading to kind of tap into the energy that is going on. Okay, so obviously Pisces is a very intuitive, very spiritual, creative sign. Full moons, all about cleansing, clearing, kind of out with the old, figuring out, what is no longer resonating for you, what are you ready to let go of. And we had a full moon in the sign of Aquarius at the beginning of the month, August 1st. Alright, and I'm an Aquarius, so that may have been a little more like kind of straightforward for you guys. Like you were very clear on what needed to go, what was no longer resonating for you. And I feel like some of us now are kind of tapping into that, recognizing that, and kind of processing it. So this may be a bit more of an emotional time for you guys. It's also, there's some Mercury retrograde, some retrogrades going on. I'm not an astrologer or like a planet person, so I'm not exactly sure what's going on with the planets, but I know there's some retrogrades going on. So there could be like some old situations resurfacing to kind of be dealt with, kind of make a full acceptance with it so you can fully let something go, fully embrace your new self, whatever the case may be. Okay, but I like to grab the cards that we are, because this is the Moonology deck. So obviously the full moon in Pisces, the blue moon is in this deck. So we're going to get those out, kind of talk about those out of the book and see what those are talking about, and then we'll get into the reading. Okay, see, we got the blue moon here, says believe in the impossible. Yeah, so you guys may be kind of revisiting some things that you thought were kind of closed out based on fears and doubts and things like that. And maybe you're kind of allowing yourself to kind of believe in the impossible, okay? And then we have full moon in Pisces, balance spirituality and practicality. Yeah, and that makes sense with that full moon in Aquarius energy, because Aquarius is very like straightforward, to the point kind of energy, so that makes sense to me. All right, so let's talk about the full moon in Pisces, and then we'll talk about the blue moon, and then we will see what comes out and what's going on. Okay, so we have full moon in Pisces, okay? So that's the sign that the full moon is in tonight. Okay, so it says, have you been so head in the clouds that you've lost touch with reality? If so, take this card as a sign that you need to pay attention and make a more concerted efforts to move towards your goals. And that includes letting go of anything that is keeping you from moving towards them, okay? The more practical steps you can take, the better. It's time to find an inner balance between your responsibilities and your dreams. Meditate on your question, and the solutions to your issue may come through very clearly. If you're in a tricky situation because you've been acting the martyr, this card will be a message from the cosmos to drop the act for everyone's sake. Okay, and this can also be for those of us who, may recognize that certain connections, certain behaviors, habits are keeping us held back, but maybe we stay stagnant as a means to, it's like it makes you feel better to stay friends with people are keeping you held back, because maybe you feel bad for them, maybe you want to take them with you, but that in and of itself is a way to keep you stagnant, whether or not it's in the name of like, oh, I'm keeping myself held back, or pushing that onto someone else, you know what I mean? Okay, and it says, attune with the moon. Meditate every day and see what comes to you. Answers will come. I've been meditating every day, doing yoga every day, journaling a lot. Highly suggest it. Reading really good books, knowledgeable books, you know. Additional meanings for this card. You're in a super romantic but not super realistic state. So yeah, like I was saying, some of you guys, I feel like you may have been romanticizing certain situations to justify why you were staying stagnant in them. But now you're, having to really face the reality of how you've allowed certain things to keep you stagnant and how it's not romantic. Okay, follow your intuition. It won't let you down. At worst, this card can herald the end of a dream. The person you're inquiring about is a soulmate. Avoid substance abuse. The teaching. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, so the full moon in Pisces symbolically marks endings, like we were saying. When the moon is full in Pisces, or whenever you pull this card, it's time to dive deep into your emotions. Practicality is at odds with the numinous Piscean energy that have no borders, so feel your way now. Psychic ability is heightened when the full moon is in Pisces and soulmates now connect. So maybe you guys have met someone new recently that you're like, oh, this is my soulmate. Or maybe kind of reconnecting with somebody. You know, like I was saying, retrogrades are happening, a lot of reconnections, things resurfacing. It's also time to send out dreams to the universe, releasing your fears. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you have been stagnant because of fear. You've allowed yourself to stay in certain connections, certain energies, environments because of the fear of having to let them go, having to be accountable for your next cycle, things like that, having to embrace what you actually are intuitively guided to go towards. There's a lot of bravery, a lot of courage that is being asked of you guys right now. Okay. All right, and then we have Blue Moon, believe in the impossible. Let's see, where's that? Maybe it's this way. Oh, yes, it will be. I'm also hearing be patient. You guys gotta be patient. Okay, so we have believe in the impossible, Blue Moon. This is what you guys need to embrace, and believing in the impossible. I feel like you guys have just been selling yourself short a lot, and that's what's been keeping you stagnant, okay? All right. As the saying goes, some things happen only once in a blue moon. And what's so funny is my sister Marlena, who she's not like super spiritual and, she's not super invested in like tarot and like astrology and things like that. But she knows that the blue moon is today, and she's been telling her patients at her job, like, because she does medical stuff, so she has to ask them, do you drink, things like that. And they're like, oh, not very often. And she kept saying, well, the blue moon's coming up. And they didn't get it, but she was like, once in a blue moon. So that's just kind of funny. All right, so even those of you that, like, I feel like some of you that are watching this, you may not even, like, be super into tarot and things, but you just kind of stumbled across this. Very cool. Alrighty. In other words, hardly ever. Drawing this card suggests you're about to get a rare chance and that something one-off could well be about to happen. Beautiful. Follow your intuition right now. This card is a very positive sign if you felt like you're hoping for too much or asking too much of the universe. You're not. Whatever you are asking about, well, it might only happen once in a blue moon, but it can happen. However, with this rare opportunity before you, it's important that you believe in it. If you can convince yourself that whatever you're asking about can never go in your favor, then guess what? It won't go in your favor. And I'm a big, big advocate of the universe always saying yes to you. So if you are moving towards something and you're like, oh, there's no chance, there's no way, there will be no way then. But if you say, you know what, I'm going to make that happen, it's going to happen, Captain, guess what? Be grateful for this card, which is a reminder to believe in your dreams. Attuned to the moon. I'm lucky. Additional meanings for this card. Miss this chance and it might not come back anytime soon. What happened may only happen once. The person you're inquiring about is a rare find. I feel like a lot of you, this has to do with like a soulmate or a person or a new connection. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. The situation is unlikely to repeat. Yeah, this is like a once in a lifetime kind of situation here. All right, the teaching. There are usually 3 full moons between each equinox and solstice. Sometimes, though, we get 4 full moons in a single season. When this happens, the third of the season's 4 full moons is called a blue moon. At least that was the original definition of a blue moon. These days, it's popular to use the blue moon for the second full moon in any calendar month that has 2 full moons. Okay, and that's what's happening right now. All right, so what's cool is like, it says these days a full moon is like 2 full moons in 1 month. So even like, I don't know if you would say like old standards or whatever standards, you know, blue moons were even rarer. But the fact that we get one right now, there's some sort of opportunity, some sort of situation that's unfolding for you guys. And you need to, you know, get out of your head and take action towards it, I'm saying. All right, switching out this candle. All right, let's shuffle and let's get into it. I'm going to do our prayer and then we'll see what's going on. 11:11 on the timer. Yeah, a lot of you guys finding a soulmate here, I'm telling you. See, a new romantic cycle begins. Expect powerful change. I can't make it up. Okay? All right. Universe, spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, divine Holy Spirit. Thank you so much for connecting with me today and every day. Thank you for connecting me with the collective today and every day. And thank you for connecting me with the collective at this time for this full moon in Pisces blue moon reading on August 30th. Please allow these messages to be for the collective's highest and truest self, overall well-being, most good, ascension process, sustenance, and the relationships closest to them. Yeah, you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. You deserve this, collective. You deserve this. You're worth it. It's meant for you. So do not sabotage it. I won't have it. I won't have it. Okay? Please allow these messages to be of the highest level of accuracy. Allow for these messages to resonate and ring true for the collective. Allow for these messages to find those that they are meant to find. And allow these messages to be made of pure love and light, please, and thank you. Thank you for using me as a humble vessel to provide these messages for the collective, for the full moon in Pisces, blue moon. Allow me to articulate these messages clearly and accurately. And allow me to trust in the messages I receive, my intuition. And allow me to deliver these messages with pure love and light, no judgment, no bias. Thank you for the beautiful opportunity to be a full-time employee of the universe. I am very grateful to do what I do and to co-create with the universe every day. Thank you for this beautiful soul's journey and life purpose. Thank you so much. Ooh, we've got the Empress and 9 of Pentacles. Okay? You guys are in an energy of abundance, of bringing things to fruition. You've put in the work to... What's the word? Hold on. You put in the work to not uplift, but upgrade. Upgrade your energy. You're moving on to the next level. The only thing that's stopping you from receiving this abundance is your belief that you're not ready for it. And that's bullshit. It is. All right. Thank you for these messages for the collective, for the full moon in Pisces, blue moon. Thank you so much. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you guys feel a little, like, out of control, but, I mean, it may feel out of control, it may feel like crazy, but sometimes the most beautiful things are, you know? Thank you for these messages for the collective. Thank you for all that you do for us, all that you provide for us, the lessons you teach us, everything you take from us. And thank you for this life on earth. For that we are forever and truly grateful. Thank you. Amen. Namaste. All right, let's get some Moonology cards. Okay, see, bottom of the deck, you're very close to achieving your goal. Luck is on your side. A win-win outcome is forecast. Expect powerful change. You are good enough. I'm telling you guys, once you guys really embrace that you deserve something, that you've worked hard enough, that you've manifested enough, that you're in the right energy, that you deserve it, that you are good enough, it's coming for you. Okay? Expect powerful change. Okay? This card doesn't say hope for powerful change. This card doesn't say pray for powerful change. It says expect it. Just like you expect the sun to rise, just like you expect the moon to come out, just like you expect to wake up the next day, expect change. And know you deserve it. A win-win outcome is forecast. Some of you guys may be worried that, maybe people will judge you, or maybe, you'll lose friends or whatever, that you'll disappoint somebody. Everyone's going to be fine, okay? Everything's going to balance out. It's going to be okay. You being stagnant and delaying your blessings doesn't make anyone else happy. And if it does, those aren't the people you need to be around, okay? All right, luck is on your side. Take that action. And you're very close to achieving your goal. Don't give up, I'm saying, okay? It's coming through for you. That change, that new energy, it's coming through for you. And see, the song One Sweet Day by Mariah Carey and Boyz II Men is playing in my head. First of all, hello, John Madden. That's his song. But yeah, it's like that one sweet day. Some of you guys, because that song is about like, I don't like that. So yeah, you guys are definitely, I feel like you're worried you're making a rumble in the jungle, but it's like, are you the king of the jungle or not? Queen of the jungle or not? But yeah, so that song is about, wishing you had the time to say what you wanted to say to someone, they'd already passed or whatever. And it's like, that doesn't have to be your situation. You're not gone. So you still have the time to go towards what you want to go towards and say the things you want to say. All right. Again, you are good enough. I mean, a lot of you guys, this has to do with just thinking you're not good enough for something, thinking you don't have what it takes, and you do. That's what you need to release during this blue moon. Okay, you need to get rid of that mindset, get rid of that idea, because it's not true, and it's keeping you held back. All right, that's what you need to release. The idea that you're not good enough, the idea that you need anything more than what you are now to move towards something, to achieve something, to bring something in. It's already here for you. The reason it's not coming together is because of the thought that you're not good enough, and that's not true. All right, hold your vision. I'm saying whatever it is you guys are wanting to move towards, whatever it is you guys are wanting to bring in for yourself, keep your eye on the prize, because it's coming for you. Emotions are running high, super moon. This is a big deal for you guys. It really is. And sometimes, something can mean so much to us that we will just assume it's out of our league, it's out of our radar, just to save ourselves the pain of, well, what if it doesn't work out? But that's no way to live, Shoulda, coulda, woulda? No thanks. Did and done. That's what I like to do. Did and done. Okay. Bring love into this situation. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Step out of your comfort zone. Yeah, once you free yourself from behind the trees, once you step out of your comfort zone, things pop off just like that. Just like that. All right. 8 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 6 of Swords. Some of you guys, you got new love coming in for you. Okay, and if it's not love, it's just more balanced relationships, connections. But this is after learning a lot of lessons. This is after kind of getting tired of your own shit. You're like, you know what? I can't live in chaos and, confusion anymore. I'm ready to move towards peace and clarity. I'm ready to move towards balanced community, family. Yeah, you guys are pulling your power back from something that was, you know, keeping you really held down. Whether it's mindsets, narratives, behaviors, habits, certain people, environments, you are taking your power back and recognizing that you don't have to react to everything. You don't have to be the savior for everybody. Yeah, you guys are going towards your happiness. You're going towards your fulfillment. Good. I like that. All right, let's see what's going on for you. Okay. All right, we have the Hermit, Virgo energy. We're in Virgo season right now, 5 of Wands. So a lot of you guys, the introspection, the reflection that you've been fighting is here. It's time. It's time to be honest with yourself about where you've stayed stagnant. It's time to be honest with yourself about things you've been overindulgent in, ways you've been attracted to chaos and conflict, and it's time to move past it. Yeah, Queen of Swords, 9 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys are definitely being honest about things that can't come with you. You're being honest with yourself about painful situations that you have given too much power. You're protecting your energy now. You're pulling your energy back now. All right, with the 9 of Pentacles, you're tending to your garden. You're growing your flowers, you know? You're harvesting your fruits, okay? And you're making sure that garden is protected. Yeah, for a lot of you, there were a lot of connections that were just burdensome for you. They weren't going anywhere. And you had to be honest with yourself about the fact that you wanted to move on to bigger and better things. You were tired of revisiting the past, turning back around. It's exhausting, okay? Because just as exhausting as it is to keep going, it's just as exhausting to turn back around and keep going back and forth. Yeah, you got tired of it. You're tired of, you know, the loss, the pain, the disappointment, the abandonment, the neglect. You've learned your lesson. You understand, I don't like the chaos. I don't like the poverty. I don't like the struggle. I don't want to be here anymore. And you're going towards your passion. You're going towards the excitement, the warmth. All right, with the Sun card here, 9 of Cups. Yeah, you're going towards your fulfillment, your happiness. Very beautiful. And know you deserve that. You deserve to go towards your happiness. You deserve to feel good. You deserve to listen to your intuition and feel inspired. That is your birthright. Okay? Yeah, you've made a decision here. You said, I'm done giving my power away. I'm done acting like this isn't a choice to stay in this energy. Okay? It's either this or this. And you've decided, let me go warm up. Let me go find my people. Let me go get that sense of community and belonging. Yeah, you're going full steam ahead, okay? You're done with the sabotage, the negativity, the secrecy. You're going after your Empress. You're going after your manifestations, okay? Leaving behind anything that is not fulfilling. Anything that makes you feel like you're not good enough, walk away. Even if it's yourself, okay? All right, with the Four of Swords, Knight of Cups, you've been in a moment of reflection in regards to either love or how you express your emotions or even how you feel them. Maybe a little bit of both. All right, but you're taking a moment to really reflect on your cup, reflect on your heart space. And you really want to sit and listen to it. You see how his hands are above his heart? I feel like you guys are praying a lot, meditating a lot. I like that. Ew, I did not like that. Yeah, absolutely. You guys are recognizing your worth here. You are, okay? And when it comes to love, when it comes to connection, fulfillment, you are taking more accountability for the role you play in that. You know, you're no longer sitting on the sidelines when it comes to your happiness. Beautiful. I love to see it. All right, yeah, we have the Six of Cups, Eight of Cups, Queen of Wands. Yeah, there was definitely something you guys kept going back and forth to with that Six of Cups. There was a lot of nostalgia, a lot of memory, okay? And even if you didn't like physically reconnect with a situation or a person, you may have, you know, had this person in your thoughts for a very, very long time, always reminiscing and things like that. And now you're at a point where you realize, you know, those flowers have been dead for a very long time. These cups are empty. It's time for me to move on. All right? And it took a lot of confidence for you to do that. And it took a lot of reflection as well. Inner reflection with that Hermit card. You've been fighting this for a long time, but now you're being vulnerable with that Star card. She's naked, right? Because she's completely vulnerable. Aquarius energy. What else energy do we have? We've got some Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Virgo. But there's only 2 major arcanas, which is kind of shocking. But you know what? It's not shocking though, because I feel like y'all have known this for a long time. So me saying this is not some big realization or big, you know, epiphany here. It's really just validation, confirmation for your own intuition that you should have been listening to. Like, that's what I'm feeling, okay? But yeah, you're ready to go towards your abundance here. Absolutely. All right, King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and then the Lovers here. Ace of Wands, Temperance, Strength card, the High Priestess. Wow. Yeah, it's just like you guys know your worth, you know your value, and you also don't need anyone else to validate you. You know? Like, I feel like you know you, and that's all you need. Okay? And I feel like and it makes you more confident to go after things you want, because you understand that, you know, rejection is protection. If this situation, if this person does not resonate with me, that's a good sign that, you know, I know now, rather than wasting time and energy, right? Right. Okay. With the Lovers, the Ace of Wands, again, new love coming in for a lot of you here. And if it's not love, it's definitely just something that really fills your cup. This is, you know, something that you put a lot of effort, a lot of, like, there's a deep, strong connection here. And it's starting with the Ace of Wands. There's a spark there. There's energy there. Okay, with Temperance, the Strength card, the High Priestess, this definitely required, like, you guys definitely had to go through a lot of hard lessons to get to this point. Okay, you had to come to a sense of closure, I feel, with some situations. Okay, maybe not exactly where, oh wow, I feel so great walking away from this, totally get everything. Maybe not to that extent, but you know, you were able to walk away with gratitude at least, or an understanding And with the High Priestess, now you're able to really trust your intuition because you're able to finally walk away from something, finally let something go and really trust your intuition here. All right, I'm going to get a couple more cards and then we're going to close it out. Yeah, this will be it. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite girl. Okay. All right. Okay. We have the Tower and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you guys are definitely stuck in a stagnant energy. And whether it was like, again, stuck in certain situations, connections, stuck in certain mindsets, I think it's all one and the same, because usually it's a mindset that'll keep you stuck with a certain situation thinking you can't do better or you deserve it or whatever. But you guys are now protecting yourself from anything that is stagnant, anything that is not built on genuity, built on love, built on stability. You're not messing with it. You're protecting yourself from it instead of going full, head first into it, okay? And that's great because we got the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles with the 8 of Wands. So very quickly, this shit is coming in for you. Very, very quickly. Okay, we got Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, and we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So again, I feel like a lot of you, this does have to do with love, partnership, connections, community. Okay, but not only is that emotional fulfillment there, but your abundance, your stability, your self-worth is there too. And that's what is most important here, because when you have a messed up perspective of yourself, it makes you go after things that are not meant for you, and it gets you in sticky situations. Okay? Okay. Yeah, you see things clearly. I'm telling you. The light is on. All right, let's get some final bits of advice for you guys. And if this is resonating, definitely let me know with a like. Likes help the channel grow, help circulate the videos, and I'm always so grateful. Definitely subscribe as well if you're picking up what I'm putting down. You know what I'm saying. All right, let's see what's going on. All right, now that I've popped my neck. Okay, so a new start is coming, new moon. I'm telling you guys, new energy is coming. It's happening. It's coming. All right? Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Absolutely. I feel like, because pride isn't just thinking you're better than something or thinking, oh, that's not good enough for me. Not my British accent. I'm dead. But pride is also you ignoring your intuition, not going after something because you're like, oh, well, I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to get rejected. I don't want to lose or embarrass myself or whatever. That's also pride. Okay? So don't let that get in your way in this new start. All right, communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Use that voice. Closed mouths don't get fed. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Like I was saying, I feel like a lot of you guys, new love will be coming in. And then a time for healing. Okay, a time for healing. Balsamic moon? Balsamic? I feel like there's no way it's balsamic. Like balsamic vinegar. Is that right? Tell me if you know. Please. Help a girl out, okay? Or is it balsamic? I feel like it's balsamic. I don't know. A time for healing, though, nonetheless, okay? Obviously, this is going to be a very healing moon time for a lot of us. So, yeah, definitely embrace it, enjoy it, and be honest with yourself. Do some journaling. We should do some journaling. Tonight, what I'm going to be doing for this full moon, and I don't do this for every full moon, but I feel guided to do it tonight. Thank you for the like. I appreciate it. But for this full moon, I'm going to take all, like I have my altar over here that I put my decks in, but I'm going to take all my decks, a lot of my crystals, mainly the ones that are here, because I have crystals in the altar too, but they're okay. They're going to stay there. And we're going to take these main guys. You guys are cool too. Don't worry about it. Anyways, But yeah, I'm going to take all my decks, all my crystals, and just put them out in the moon. I'm also going to make some full moon water because I do have some water I keep on my altar. So I'm going to dump that out, get new water, put it outside. So we're just going to get all the full moon, blue moon energy. And yeah, so if you guys are doing anything fun for the full moon, let me know. Leave a little comment. What are you guys doing? I always do readings for full moons, new moons. I didn't used to always do them, but lately it's been a theme, so I guess this is just what we're doing. I also do readings like once a week, so if you guys like to check out readings, definitely subscribe. They're becoming a lot more frequent now that I have more time to work on my business. Ew, ew, ew. And you know what's cool? Literally the other day at work, I was at work and I told my boss, I said, hey, I only want to work 4 days now because my business is popping and I cannot be here all the time. I'm so grateful. Okay. So even though, it can be scary because, I grew up, I didn't have a lot of money growing up. I don't have a lot of money now. I'm not super rich, but I am rich because I'm super rich and, very abundant and wealthy. But yeah, so when I first started my YouTube channel, I definitely wasn't comfortable taking those risks. But, take big risks, get big rewards. Okay. All right. Let's leave it there. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. I am currently doing readings right now, but Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Capricorn, they all have new readings that I just did. So if you guys want to check those out, definitely check it out. But other than that, I'll see y'all later. Have a great day. Bye, guys.